Okay, so that's last week. Here I am. You have to pat the pages or it doesn't work. So there's my washi tape. I know you're all very excited. I'm Auntie Becky. Thank you for coming and playing with me. This is pilot video number 1. So our goal here is to not be the absolute worst. So far, washi tape is pretty. This is this is not my whole collection. You will see it again and again because I'll pull out different things. It's great. Just got a whole bunch for Christmas, so you'll see me pulling it out here to have a look at what it is. I promise to get better with the framing on this so you can enjoy the ecstasy that is the drawer. The tubes will come out soon. I wiggle my fingers when I think, even when I'm not filming. I'm that lady. You will learn to love it. So for this week, I wanted to do something in a cool color tone, as the 3 previous weeks being February and leading up to Valentine's Day. They were very pinks and oranges and reds, some blacks and shiny things. And I figured I'll need a change. So, the sticker book. So this is my loose sticker collection. These ones that we're going to use a lot of today came from a set with some washi paper. You'll see the envelope later. My loose sticker collection is kept in one of these really old books, photo albums you do not want to keep photos in. Do not keep your photos in these because they are not good for them. And they are really great for the stickers, though. Stickers don't stay in it long enough for the acid to be an issue. So it had all these, I'm umming a lot. It had all these great stickers in it. I love these jellyfish in jars and haven't used them since I got it. So I figured it was time. I'll do blue and see. I don't do a lot. I'm not really a blue person, so. And then I found this little one. So this page looks like it's blank. It's actually full of clear with, you can see a bit of it there, clear with white, which can be a lot of fun, but does not show up on camera great. There's some of the other envelopes, my free range flowers. I really enjoy using florals. You'll see me pull out a couple here. I'm looking for blues. That's why I'm flipping through everything. Where's the blues? Those really funky ones are glow in the dark, so you probably won't see them that much in the planners because my planner isn't open enough in the dark because it's a planner. I tend to put them on the fronts of books and such just to freak people out as they're walking by. I found a couple blue flowers. I'm like, these will go really nicely. Don't think I used them, but that's okay. Pull everything out, then think about it, and get somehow magical dust on your paper before you start. All right, so pulling it out. I will sometimes make just leave it in the planner because I'm lazy, but I figured it'll be less awkward if I actually pull them out. So I've got a stack of washi, I've got some stickers, envelope. So this envelope here contained all those jellyfish stickers and that little black and white one you'll see me comparing stuff to. These are just papers, so they're cut out. They're not sticky. The others are backed stickers. So you'll see me pulling them off to the side so I can glue them to things. I was looking for celestial water things. There's some here that'll be really great for a cool summer theme. There's also some I used in the winter because they featured like penguins, there's polar bears and stuff. But again, we were going more jellyfish and stars. So I put the rest away because I don't want them to get lost. There's so many little bits. So these are the papers. So now you'll see me start to randomly place things. This is what the things I do when I'm putting my weeks together. Is I put the things in different places to get an idea, to look at the balance. How am I going to use this? Here's a very telling thing. This is me trying to figure out what I can see that sticker on. It is a clear sticker with fine black line work that says Sea of Stars, which seemed to fit very nicely with what we had going on. Can I use the flowers? That's not bad. Didn't end up leaving it there, but I keep trying to use the poor flowers. The jellyfish in jars, they're very cool. So kind of like, okay, well, I'll use the one in the corner as like my theme, so that'll stay in that corner. And okay, let's just put some tape on this and see where we go. You will see I divide my planner in a very specific way. So this is my everyday planner. This is the one I use for work and life. This tape is so fun. It's whales and stars. Star whale. Doctor Who reference. So I divide these standard ones into like this. So the above the tape, on the top one, are my appointments, meetings, anything with a time specifically tied to it. And then and about here I had an idea. So I had an idea. I'm like, oh, wouldn't that be nice if I put that down before the tape? Oh, darn. Wait a minute. Brilliant, Becky. Here we go. Glue. Decided to glue off camera. I'm not sure what the thought process was there, but hey, past Becky makes her own decisions. But I remembered that you can peel up this tape and not destroy it. Yay! Love washi tape. So stuck her down because one of the things that this text is great for is layering. There we go. Much better. Because I didn't want to lose any of my thematic star whales. I forget what I'm messing with at this point. Probably more tape. I will try to do that more on camera as I learn. Yes, more tape. So the other division I make almost every week is the one I'm doing here, which divides the work week from the rest of the week. So I work Monday through Friday. Yay, office job. And my weekends are very different. You'll see a lot of decoration on the weekend. I don't tend to overplan my weekends. I'm like, okay, we're getting some form. Let's try to put together the corner. I liked the blue this flower brought, but I felt it was too big to really emphasize the little diamond. I'm like, oh, moon. Moon is awesome. Yes, this is looking good, but I want the color. What has the color on it? Whales. My name is Dale and I don't eat whales. Sorry. It's going to happen. Just accept it now. Putting it down, moving it up a little bit because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have to match the line here. We're doing something different. So I don't know if you can read right above. It says February. I don't really need to keep that open. I'm aware that it's February. And now that this layout is all done and lovely, and I've written things on it in pen, I am now realizing that the 20th is a holiday where I am. And I won't be working, and at least one thing I've written in there will not be happening. Yay! That happens. So these stickers are very cool. They're washi tape stickers. So it is fine like washi tape and semi-transparent. Translucent. You can see the edge there. They're interesting to get off. Same with these clear vellum ones because I'm taking a clear backing, a clear thick backing off of a clear sticker. The backing is significantly thicker than the sticker. It's the worst example of trying to open the produce bag at the grocery store. There we go. Yeah, so I really like the way the blue went up there. So now I'm like, oh, this thing, maybe I'll put this in the corner. Wait, no, it's too square, but it's not square. So I had this brilliant idea, which is still good. It is good to remember that you are not tied to the shape, type, etc. of your materials. You'll see a lot of things where people will just tear them up, and I don't find that works for me in this style of planner / journal work. It very seldom matches the amount what I need to do. So this is a in-use planner. In the bottom sections, you'll see I've left a lot of space there. I fill up a bit of it, but the 2/3 is left open basically every day. That is my to-do list, as I have to do timesheets and I have to be able to reference when I've done things. So I have to keep a record, and I do it there. So I find a just, wild, ripped thing that when I write across it does horrible things. It's not the best plan. So yes, I am taking up 1/3 of my planner on Wednesday and Thursday. The joy of this washi paper is it's paper. I can just write on top of it and it will be fine. It may not be my most legible. I might have to switch to a darker pen for that because I've been writing in gray lately, but it looks cool. I'll deal with it. But the washi paper you can write on. You cannot write on washi tape. If you're new to this world, you cannot write on washi tape. I was very disappointed. I had planned a whole thing. I'm like, I'm going to do this. So here I'm looking, I wanted to use this paper with the jellyfish to go with the jellyfish stickers that will go on near the end. And I'm like, where can I put it? And then I had this brilliant idea. So those stickers are the sophisticated florals from Happy Planners last year. And the white one matches, I feel, the color in the earth, or star chart thing I just put on the best. So I do use that little list in the corner, but I wanted the color. So watch me decide and change my mind and rework what end of that paper to put on and end up back where I started. So I wanted to keep that list utility. So I put the cute little one on top and it let me pull the color down because I do need to be careful that I don't just decorate the top. So I glued it, stuck it on, and then I just kind of let it dry and we'll cut off the excess in a couple minutes. You'll see that. And I believe we're down to stickers. So these stickers are great because they are cut out and backed. So, and then these ones even are backed clear. So you can really see what they're going to do, which I enjoy a lot. I can put them in place, I can see them, I can push them around, and then make my final decisions. The jellyfish is great. And this is one last attempt to try to put more florals in. I was like, these flowers go so well. I should use them in my... No, they do not want to be there. That one I was very happy with, so I decided to stick her down so I didn't lose it. Then you get to watch me take things off. I have sped this up, by the way. This is 150% of the speed because you don't need to sit here and watch me do stickers for half an hour trying to get you. Think about how long it was to get that sticker backing off. Very annoying. So yes, I stuck those ones on. They're so pretty. I love the jars. The specimen jars with the jellyfish is just very cool. Jellyfish don't actually look like that in specimen jars. It's kind of disappointing. And they certainly don't look like that. I wish I'd put that sticker on higher. Now that it's done, yes, I cut it off screen because, again, I'm learning where my screen is. There we go. Becky's had a thought about oh, wait, I'm recording this. Aunties aren't that great sometimes. So I cut off the end because it was sticking out. And I do cut off the top tape, those of you who are screaming, later. I noticed it later. I wish I'd put them up high enough I didn't cut that much off, but it's fine. Trying to figure out if I could use that other paper on the other side, whether it needed it. There's a lot of thought going on here. How much do I want to... I've eaten up a lot of my weekend space. So if I do have an event, I didn't want to just eat it all up. It seemed kind of silly. And as I had the jellyfish, so I just went to jellyfish. I think he's great there by himself. I don't think he needs the other things. I think that was a correct decision. But I do that a lot. What about this? Try this. My very first books, if you guys decide to subscribe, ding a bell, and hang out with me and all that lovely jazz, then maybe someday I'll show you my first weeks. They are the lightest, most delicately decorated weeks because I did not know what I was doing. I was very, very concerned about not having enough space to write everything. But this is my 4th year of doing Happy Planners for myself. And I now know how much space I need and how to manipulate the decorations into a place where I feel it's really decorated. It really brings me joy. That end didn't want to stay down. I'm lecturing it. Yes, I'm lecturing it. That's what that finger was. I was pointing at and lecturing it. This is a trick I've learned recently. I know it's not a trick for most people. Where I put the washi down and then I cut the ends on angles around. It's not a direct around the object, but just cutting it on enough of an angle that it looks like it's interacting with it. so we don't end up with the washi underneath those two transparent stickers, but I can still kind of end the week. So that one that I just put down by the moon and the jellyfish with this lovely angle tip should have been one to the right because that Monday is off. It chose my colored pen. So I quite often will write in my menus and things that happen every week in a color that coordinates with the week. This is also me debating how much to put on here when I'm doing this as a public thing. Like, am I going to put that on before yeah. So fun. Yawning. Sorry. That's not great. But I'm going to have to do this again because I've just yawned in the middle of it. Go me. So I'm doing my evening events. I tend to write them close to the tape. The Monday meeting, the Monday meeting that will not be happening because it's not a Monday I'm working. And there it is. There's the week. Time to put it back in the book. I do love this about Happy Planner, that you can take them out and put them in and move things around if you need to. I have not gotten into Franken planning. Probably one of these days it'll happen. But yeah, there we are. Happy blueness.